Okay, here's another, maybe the most complicated of the ones that I've shown you, but this one's pretty cool. You can have a lot of stuff going on with variables. This one has health and score. You could do timer, you could do whatever. It also uses some random numbers, but this is a classic Space Invaders. I use the arrows to go left and right. Right, every time I hit an enemy, I get points. When he gets me, my health goes down. Anytime he gets to the bottom, my health goes down, right? So it's really where he is on the screen. I only scored 8 points. Now, as far as the missiles are a little more complicated, and this one's rigged up so you only get one missile at a time, which is kind of frustrating. But there are a couple other ways to advance kind of trajectory. But let me show you. There's one example, kind of the idea. Let me show you another example. Or you could do this one again with a different theme. So I've got a player over here on the far right. This thing I'm controlling with my keys. I could control it with the mouse if I want to. When I press space, ooh, so close. When I hit space, I can do this. Maybe ooh, awesome. So you could do same type of ideas that you have a projectile, sorry, that you're trying to get to a certain spot. And I'm trying to, oh no. And so this one, you got your timer, you got your variable, you got all sorts of stuff. Now, what I'm going to say is, I think this one's set up, I just reran it. I think that one's set up to win when I get to 5 points. So you need some win condition. Now what I'm going to say is, let me show you how that kind of, like kicking a ball or shooting the missile would work in code. Let me give you some tips. Okay. So I'm in the brain of the soccer ball. Would be the same thing for the missile. Basically, anytime they press space, there's this block that's in your movement. I say just go to Hannah. That's Hannah. Go right there and show yourself. And it was hidden, so it shows up. And then for over and over and over again, it moves. That's moving him to the left. You could change that speed. And it moves a little bit and then asks 2 questions. Am I touching the goal? Am I touching sprite 1 is the cat. And then it comes back, moves a little bit, asks the questions again. Moves a little bit, asks the questions again. When it detects that it touched whatever, either way it stops this movement script, so that would make this whole column stop, so it stops moving. And then I broadcast something so that, so people can deal with it, because the goalie needs to hear that, and the player needs to hear it, and so there's some broadcasting, and even I think I did some things about like when I received that message myself, what is it that I do? So that allows people to respond to it. But basically, it's just it goes to Hannah, then starts moving and asking questions, and the stop this script would stop it from moving. So that's how you would kind of do that projectile if you wanted to do a game of that nature.